I'm Brian Jackson, editor at itbusiness.ca, and today I have with me Adam Kardash. He is a lawyer specializing in information and privacy law with Heenan Blaikie LLP. And he's here to tell us about spam, or more specifically, Canada's effort to eradicate spam with the Canadian anti-spam legislation. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We're talking about CASL. It's an important issue. And you know what? It received royal assent way back in 2010, and we're still waiting for it. So what's taking so long?
You're right, the act is passed, but it won't come into full force until the regulations are finalized. Industry Canada's regulations have not been finalized. It's very, very technical, and there's been a lot of consultation and concern from business about the unintended impact of the legislation. So between behind the scenes and the formal consultations, it's just taken a lot of time.
And it seems so complicated. From what I'm reading about, it seems like there's at least 3 or 4 different bodies involved in the enforcement.
Yeah, there's 3 bodies, depending on what part of the legislation you're talking about. There's the Office of the Privacy Commissioner of Canada, there's the CRTC, and there's also the Competition Bureau.
So what businesses should be worried about this legislation?
In short, all businesses should be worried. It's very, very broad scope and application. Any business that deals with the sending of commercial electronic messages is going to be caught, especially those businesses that have large databases of email or for purposes of text messaging. They're going to be impacted significantly.
Okay, and what is the fine or the penalty if you do violate this new legislation?
This is what is of particular concern to organizations. The fines are steep. There's administrative monetary penalties of up to $10 million for contravention, but most significantly, there's a private right of action of up to $200 per violation. A single email or text message in violation of the law is a contravention for the purposes of the Act, so it's a big concern.
What could I do to try and get on top of CASL? And for my own emails that I'm sending out, what do I need to do to comply? Even though we don't know the final legislation yet, what can I start to do today that'll be helpful?
Yeah, many organizations have begun their compliance efforts. There's 2 key parts. One is you have to do an inventory of all the commercial electronic messages that you are currently or intending on sending. And then after that, you have to go through, bucket each type into the different type of categories, see how they fit under the legislation, and then, depending on the type of category it is, find out what your compliance obligations are. It's quite technical, and we're going to learn more about it at the event.
Okay, well, thanks so much for coming in and telling us about it, Adam. So again, I'm Brian Jackson with itbusiness.ca. And if you're interested in learning more from Adam and other experts at this event coming up on September 30th, it's the Canadian Anti-Spam Workshop that we're hosting. You can learn more about it in the link that's right below this video.